Hi everyone, well this is going to be our final review of a new bottle for 2025, and fittingly, it's a very special bottle. We're going to review Jefferson's Reserve Limited Edition Cask Strength 130 Proof, which also just so happens to be Whiskey Advocate's number 6 Whiskey of the Year for 2025. Now this is a very interesting find for me because of several reasons. Number one, I'm not a fan of Jefferson's. I've said it before on previous videos. I've just have not been a really big fan of it. And I know I'm not alone because I know many people out there feel the same way. First of all, the very base expression, the regular Jefferson's that you see for $30-something, not a fan of. The Jefferson's Reserve, the regular Jefferson's Reserve, I don't know if they call it, very small batch, very old, whatever it is, which runs in the 50s by me in New Jersey. A little bit better than that, still nothing great, certainly not worth the price, in my opinion. And of course, this one right here, which is, in my view, the best of the ones that I've had, Jefferson's Ocean Voyage 30 at 116.2 proof. This one, I thought was better than the others. This is, obviously a lot of people think this is kind of gimmicky. This is kind of what they're known for. There's two sides of Jefferson's. That's the regular, the Reserve, and then the Ocean, and then a bunch of other stuff they do with this. I thought this has gotten better as it goes along. We'll compare it to this after I'm done with it, but this was no way was this going to be a buy for me again, and I still feel that way. And the other thing is the bottle, this bottle that I got, the Jefferson's Reserve Limited Edition Cask Strength, I purchased at the last place that I would ever expect to find this or buy this at. I don't mention liquor store names. I don't like trashing liquor stores. I just will tell you about the experience. It was just a last-second decision to walk into a local liquor store that was near someplace else I was going to. The prices are usually way higher than other places, and it's very rare that I'd ever find something that I would want to buy there. And ironically, I happened to walk in there and just said, let me just find, and I was even thinking of this and a couple of other bottles, and I see this sitting on a shelf for $59. Now, $59 is almost the same price as the regular Reserve, which is whatever, the 90 proof, whatever that is. And this place is just known for having crazy prices. And I've looked online. This is, now, of course, since winning number 6 Whiskey of the Year by Whiskey Advocate, this thing is going for, I saw as high as $170 and crazy, $59 plus tax. I said, this is a buy. And so here we are. So I want to see if this is something that's quite different from the other Jeffersons. And I've been told by many people, specifically my good friend Joel at the Whiskey Rocks podcast has been telling me this before Whiskey Advocate ever came out with this number 6 Whiskey of the Year. He said, you got to try that one. It's different than all the others. And I even looked 3 times to make sure when I was in the store, is this the one? I looked it up on my phone because I didn't have my magazine with me, and I'm like, this is it. I've looked at it more than that when I got home. Anyway, 130 proof. It's going to be a nice high proof here. It is, some of the information is kind of hard to get. They don't have all the information on this specifically in terms of mash bill and stuff, but I believe it's 8 years old. It is a limited release that was released around April of this year, 2025. It is a blend of 4 different 8-year-old bourbons that are married together. There's no specific mash bill, but it is believed to be a high rye mash bill, somewhere in the range of 60% corn, 30% rye, 10 malted barley. And just as a company, distillery, Jefferson's was founded in 1997 by father and son Chet and Trey Zoller. Trey's name is right here. And obviously, certainly, the whiskey itself is sourced. Without further ado, I want to really see, is this better than any other Jefferson's expression? Is this going to change my opinion about Jefferson's? And do I really feel this is warranted being number 6 Whiskey of the Year for 2025 at Whiskey Advocate? Here we go. First, note the cover of Whiskey Advocate. The bottle is shown right there on the right. And here is the article inside Whiskey Advocate if you want to pause to read. Let's see if this is at least the 6th best cork pop of the year. Not really. Okay, that was one of the worst cork pops. Whenever that happens, I barely heard a cork pop. You know what's in my mind? Was it open? Is the whiskey bad? A whole bunch of things, but let's get into it. Color looks... Actually, the color doesn't look considerably dark considering it's 130 proof. Let's give it a nose. Definitely sharp on the nose. Getting a bunch of aromas, but much of the rice spice. Let me get right into the taste. Cheers. It's definitely bold. bold, fruit forward. Definitely fruit. There's definitely fruit coming out. A little bit of chocolate. Traditional, of course, vanilla caramel. This is a bold pour with a very, very long finish. Well, I'll tell you what. Yes, this beats. I'll put it against the Ocean. This certainly beats. I mean, the regular Reserve, the regular Jeffersons, and probably that Ocean. I haven't had that in a while. I'll put them next to each other. Even though this is like even more proof than that. There's definitely a lot going on here. Nice mouthfeel. Kind of velvety, just really silky and really nice mouthfeel in here. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong. I think the cork pop was fine. I don't think anything wrong with it. I think it's really good. Is it number 6 best whiskey of the year? I don't know about that. I mean, there have been whiskeys of the year that I thought should be on that aren't even on the list. So, not going on that basis. Is it crazy that it's on there? I'm not saying that either. Whether it's number 6, that's debatable. Is it good? Yeah, it's really good. It's definitely better than, I'm pretty sure it's better than this. I'll put this against the Ocean. But this is, it's good. I'm just not sure if it's number 6 best whiskey of the year good, but it is no doubt better than the other expressions I've had, and I'm pretty sure that one. I'm almost very sure of that one. So, we'll get more into this, but basically my quick take on it is really good. It is definitely, again, I'll compare it against the Ocean, but I'm pretty sure this is the best of the Jeffersons I've had. Certainly, putting the Ocean aside, by far the other ones. And it's definitely something that really has my attention. I will get more into this. And I think the cork's okay. Just the cork pop always kind of puts my mind in a different mindset when I start it. But anyway, the thing is that I feel that I got a good price for this. $59 for this, I think, was a very good price, considering that the regular Reserve sells for just about the same and what I'm seeing online. So, whiskey of the year, number 6 whiskey of the year, I don't know. Is it good? Yes. This is better than the other Jefferson's expressions that I've had. Yes. So, this is definitely a buy that I'm very happy I got, a bottle of happily I got, and we'll get more into it in the new year. And on that note, I want to wish you and your families a very happy, healthy, and safe new year. And thank you for all your support in 2025. And since I've been doing this since March 2023, and here's to more reviews and more fun in the new year on all the platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and wherever else we're all on. But I just want to thank you for your support. And again, happy, healthy, safe new year. All the best in 2026. Cheers.